Good morning. This is Myra Elaine on the Bang Space Channel, and I am live at 7:05. Welcome in. Welcome in. I am blessed. It is Holy Week this week, and today is Spa Wednesday in Holy Week, and it's the week or the day in Holy Week that the discussion about Judas Iscariot, the betrayer of Jesus, happens because he was a spy for the religious leaders. And when Jesus was in the garden, Judas came up and kissed him on the cheek, which signaled to the Romans that he was the one, he was the Christ, he was Jesus. And that's when he was arrested. So he was betrayed by a kiss. So happy Spa Wednesday. Yesterday, I had an unboxing. I do unboxings here on this channel Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And Monday, my unboxing was from Jim, who sells gems and stones and other naturalistic, beautiful things. Although I am aware at one time he did sell some petrified dung. And evidently petrified dung is a thing that you can buy if you want to. And yesterday, let me talk about Tuesday. Yesterday's unboxing was from Marion Hilton. And Marion lives in Arizona, and she's a wonderful reseller. And like the rest of us, she's been through many life phases, and she's making a little bit of a comeback right now. Real of life, welcome in, welcome in. Good morning. Oh, it's God morning too, because it's Holy Week. But yesterday also, I started a live unboxing. Oh my goodness, where did I put my stuff? From Stephanie Groves of Groves Bargain Emporium. I guess it's no secret that her last name is Groves because her channel name is the Groves Bargain Emporium. And I got this lovely note from her. I like sunflowers. And there's another lady in the community who likes sunflowers too. Her name's Angela Isaac. And I got, previously I unboxed, I don't know if it's aired yet, but I've got this piece, this sugar and creamer set from Angela Isaac that's like miniature. And then yesterday, when I did part one of my unboxing from Stephanie at the Groves Bargain Emporium, I got this vase, this footed vase that goes so well with this sugar and creamer. Look at this. And then make a good set. Now I've got another piece on the way from Angela it's another kind of vase, but it's also this milk glass hobnail vase style. So I just wanted to show that together. I bet you're a fisherman in real life. And I was really busy yesterday. I wasn't able to watch Bob at anything as possible. Him and his wife had their 30th wedding anniversary, and they went fishing for their 30th wedding anniversary for 4 hours and did a live while they were fishing, and it was just adorable. I was able to catch a few minutes of it, and I made a clip, and I've got a post wishing them a happy anniversary. And I'm going to do a friend mail from Bob soon too. But I like hanging out at the fishing channel when I'm relaxing. I like being next to the water. Even though it's not, it's on YouTube and I'm not really there, it's still relaxing to me. And I like watching National Park Princess. She walks these trails in the national parks and state parks and by the beach. And I find her videos really relaxing. And also I watch fish tank videos. I watch Dan, who's in Wales. So I just like to watch water on YouTube a lot if I'm not at an auction. It's just really kind of amazing how relaxing water can be. So hope you're having a good day of life. I'm thinking you're an angler, but if I'm wrong about that, let me know. So I'm going to go ahead and continue part two of my unboxing from yesterday. I got this beautiful card. She sent me these hematite pieces for free as a free gift. And here we have, she sends the most wonderful inventory. And it was funny, as I unboxed, I think I went through page 1. Good morning, Princess. Now, Scarlett, the porcelain princess, she's in Wales, I believe. If I got that wrong, wait a minute. Yeah, Maddie came in the other day, and he has fish tank videos, and he's in Scotland, but I can't say his channel name. So anyway, because the first is like no blank, no frills, no something else, but he has the F-bomb in there, so I can't say what his channel name is. But anyway, I got this lovely plate in the vase and this sunflower. What else did I open? I have to go through the inventory list. And I got this beautiful copper plate. It's from Iran. I'm going to Google Lens it later. I'm just so impressed with this. I love it. And she sends all these sunflowers. She sent me stickers. Oh, and she sent me earrings. I mean, it just goes on and on. I mean, I guess I'll put the little sunflower over here in that. So the rest of this, I meant to bring it up before I started. Oh, and speaking of Holy Week, this was absolutely from Stephanie. I unboxed this yesterday, and it was Holy Tuesday. And she sent these earrings. I went ahead and put the earrings in the cross for no particular reason. It's just it's a nice little trinket box in addition to being that beautiful cross. So let me get all this other stuff brought up. Give me just a sec. There's my big Q for Q's Day. We didn't really, I guess you're going to see part of my hair or my face anyway, so, oh dear. I guess it's better than going around the table. So here are the last items. Now, I do want to say, see who else do we have in here. Good morning, Michelle. It's so good to see you. Happy Holy Week. Now, when my shorts run, and when my lives run shorts, I go and see Michelle. And even if my live runs long, I'll go over and say good morning to Michelle. She has this wonderful Bible study, and I love starting my day with Michelle. So this is a new book sent by Stephanie for the Little Diverse Library. They are her and her family support our library, and it's just so wonderful. I have a library on the corner, not on the corner, on my front yard, right next to the road, where people can come pick up books for their children. And her and her family have sent a free book for the library, and I'll see what it is. It's another copy of The Call of the Wild. Oh, this is wonderful. And I'm so glad I talked about National Park Princess, because there is a state park in California that is the ruins of Jack London's home. They built this stone mansion out in this beautiful area of California. And then before they could move in, it burnt down. It was a real tragedy, but the ruins are there and plants are growing around it. And it's a very nice, green, lush area. And Actually, when I told National Park Princess when on that video that I had this book, she's like, she said her son had read this when he was young. So there's going to be another copy, or there's going to be two copies. Well, I don't know. It might already been gone. I don't know if somebody picked it out of the library yet or not. I'm going to take a picture of this and put it on Facebook Marketplace as part of the books that are in the library for people to select. So thank you so much, Stephanie. I really appreciate you sending this book. This book means a lot. And I probably got the first copy that I had from the Gross Bargain Emporium too. So that makes me so happy. Here is another item. Now this is Myra's $6 Willie. What could that mean? Oh dear. Okay, here we go. What is Scarlett saying? I better keep track of what Scarlett's saying. Oh, she just gave Michelle a hug. Good. Scarlett's behaving herself. All right. And as you might notice, that there is masking tape on this. And when you look at this side, this bag still has the silver over the adhesive. So I can recycle and reuse these bags, and I can use them out for shipping. Like I could put a book in this because it's folded that way. But I do plan to take and flatten all of these. I guess I'll get bigger books. I hear something beeping in the distance. So carefully take the masking tape off, and I've got an undamaged bag to reuse. So let's see what the Willie is. Am I going to get the Willies? Okay, let's see. And I found out from Stephanie yesterday that her and her husband both contributed to the packing of this box. Oh, this is a vintage book. It's about Willie Mays. Cool. It's pretty good condition. It has a little bit of an old book smell, but not bad. Yeah, you could read this without damaging it further, as long as you were careful. Vintage books are vintage books. Let me see. I do not own the rights to any of these books that I'm showing today. See, New York, New York. Arnold. Is it Hain? Yeah, or Hano. Hano, yeah. 1941. Is that what it says? No, it's 1961. Not quite that old. But very nice book. Anybody that loves baseball will probably like this book. Or, African American history. Because he is an African American superstar in the baseball community. Now, let's go with this one. I'm having problems deciding. What to open first. So I again went to get the masking tape off. Carefully reserve the bag. There we go. I'm getting expert at this. All right. I love these beautiful sunflower bags. And these are commonly known as Argyle socks. Sonoma Ladies Fashion thigh-high socks. I love these back in the day. And I don't know who started it. Maybe it was me. Sometimes I start stuff at the auction, by saying silly stuff. But maybe it was Stephanie that called these Marcia socks. Marcia from the Brady Bunch. I don't know if y'all remember that, but she would always wear these thigh-high socks. And I think I just ordered them because of the Brady Bunch, which is kind of silly in a lot of ways. But I will donate these to someone so someone will get use out of these, even though I just feel like they should be in a museum. I don't know. Is there a Brady Bunch museum? I kind of doubt it. Maybe there's a vintage TV museum. Okay. And I come to my last item. I'm so sad. But anyway, a lot of times when I go to auctions and I find out that the female reseller has a husband, I'm like, oh, shipping department. And a lot of times that's true. But Stephanie and Mr. Stephanie worked together to pack the boxes up. And she said they both worked on this one. Okay. This has got something sticking inside. There's some adhesive on this because, oh, there's masking tape here too. You know, when I use these bags for shipping, I'm thinking I am going to tape what's inside to the inside of the bag. Because I don't know, I have worries about the bag coming off and shipping. So if you get a box from me that's in a bag, more than likely your address will be on the inside package too. Just in case, because I'm a kind of just in case person. Now, what in the world could this be? Gel. Inside gel strips. Okay, so we have inside gel strips. Starter kit. Get manicure starter kit. 2 easy steps. Week wear. Now, I don't, this is Sally Hansen, which is a good brand for nail care. I don't care. Well, I won't say I don't care for nail care, but I'm not, like right now, I do my nails in layers, and they come off in layers. So I did hit my nails with nail polish remover this morning because I had put like 6 layers on. So I need to do more nail care, but I don't want to be the focus to be on my nails. A lot of people criticize me because of my nails or my hands. I've made videos about, you know, I'm not going to wear gloves. I'm just going to age gracefully, and people can like it. Or if they don't like it, if they're, you know, they don't like old people, you know, well, you know, there are other channels to watch. If somebody doesn't like my hands being wrinkled, I did hurt myself doing some work, you know, so I don't like take care of my hands extraordinary. I don't insure my hands or anything like that. And I'm not fussy about whether my nails are done before I do an unboxing, because a lot of times when I do the layers, the nail polish gets chipped off, and today it's just like half off. So because I tried to remove it, but because I put it on in layers. Now this has an LED light. So if you go to the salon and get your nails done, you can put it under this light. They have the light there. And they have, I've been to a salon and gotten pedicures where, you know, they have a little table, they have the light underneath and a little fan, and they have a little fan. I mean, you know, it's kind of neat to have a spa day. So maybe I'll record a spa day. Let me go through. Oh, where is the wonderful invoice? It's so detailed. What did I do with it? Don't tell me I've lost the wonderful and detailed invoice. I love this. I just love this because she not only tells me everything I get, she tells me what show it came from. See. Oh, and she even puts orange, pink, Marsha socks. And she tells me that I got paid $2 for them. Of course, that's the prices on it. But over here in the description, she says $2 Tuesday chit chat. And so some of her auctions, they're just really chill. She'll talk about what's going on in her life, and then she'll sell, or she'll sell some, and then something reminds her. Like she did an unboxing for me, and I sent her a bag that for free that was for a military mom. And when she read it, she had to sit down because she got sentimental about it. And but so it's not like it's a more of a friendly family kind of time where you spend together. And she's got notes on here. Okay, let me see the first page. And like that copper plate, I got at a different auction. So, oh, speaking of auctions, yesterday she was on Dawn Southern Finds with the East Coast resellers. And then she was on with Rita, the booted chick, the boot, is it boot family? Booted family, hashtag booted family. And then she did a regular Tuesday $2 auction. So she had 3 auctions yesterday. And she pulled it off, even though she's having life issues. And she had a live on her Facebook page about her life issues. And that's another thing she does. She has lives on Facebook. If you get to know her as a person, you can go to Facebook and watch her lives over there. One of the very first times I saw her and Mr. Stephanie on Facebook, they went, oh, no, that was on YouTube. They did a car ride, and we all went along on the car ride. And, I was saying every 5 minutes, are we there yet? Like a little kid. And I wanted to get out of the car and go to a museum because I didn't want to go where they were going. I just wanted to go to the museum that was in Kansas. I can't remember the name of it. I had a button for it. But anyway, we were having a good time. Let me see. Good morning, Jessica. I hope you haven't been here too long. I've just been prattling on about my unboxing here from Stephanie at Stephanie's Bargain Emporium. Now, Jessica goes and hangs out at Stephanie's auctions too, and she won a lot of jewelry, and I don't mean a lot like a big amount. It was probably half a dozen pieces that I donated. I do that for bingo at Johnny Cajun Roots Reseller. I send in items that are bingo prizes because bingo is completely free over there if you want to go play at 4:30 on Monday at New England Cajun Roots Reseller. I have started buying items from auction, and all he has to do is put the items in the bags, and they don't have to be shipped out and shipped back. If I bought items from somebody else for bingo, they would have to be shipped to me and then shipped to Johnny. Or I guess I could have them drop ship it to Johnny. But if I buy directly from Johnny, he just has to put them in the bags. A little bit of Johnny power, and poof, they're there. So I did the same thing a couple of months ago at Stephanie's. I bought stuff from Stephanie for Stephanie to give away, and Jessica won the jewelry. Good morning, Giggles. TJ is a drone operator. He's a little daredevil. He flies between things, and he goes around racetracks. And he's got a high speed level on his drone. And we have, you're a new person. Good morning. Good night. So good to see you. Oh, I do not know that name. Redo Sicola. Sicola? Okay. I'm not sure of your name, and I'm so sorry. But good night. And I don't know if you're saying good night because you're leaving. Soul Star of TVF. Are you also a drone operator? I'm TVF. I'm not sure what that is. You could explain it to me if you wish. And there's Roll Call Cabin. He lives in, well, I won't say what state he lives in. He lives in the mountains, and he's built a cabin out in the middle of the mountains, and with a chainsaw in his bare hands. And if the what is the acronym for it? Um, STF situation happens 2345. So it's 11:45, I guess, in their time zone. So that's London is 5 hours, and Israel is 7. So 5 more hours. Wow, that's like in the Pacific Ocean somewhere, or maybe could it be Australia? No, Australia's 17 hours. I'm confused what time zone you're in, but good to meet you. I welcome people in from all over the world. I think it's interesting to meet people. I had to when I first started YouTube, I went to African villages and I upset this whole village because I told them after I was there for a while, I told them I was in Florida, and they didn't believe me. They're like, "You're lying." They're not the channel, but it was like a friend of hers that was her OG and her main moderator was calling me out because I was lying about being in Florida. So after I made a whole village mad, I didn't go back to that channel anymore. But I had used to be up in the middle of the night, and I would go to channels in the Philippines, and all those ladies are so nice. And but you know, some of them were resellers and had. There was this one lady. It's been like 3 years since I've been to her channel, but she had this big. I don't even know if she is on YouTube anymore. She had this big china cabinet behind her, full of fascinating glass, and I loved that channel. But I don't think she's on anymore. So it's just like after a while, people move on, and I'm not up. Well, sometimes I'm up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. That's waking up because I went to bed uber early kind of thing. Well, I just did an unboxing and I talked about, that it's Holy Week. We have Easter this Sunday. And I talked about Bob, Anything is Possible, who's a fishing channel, and just had his 30th wedding anniversary, and him and his wife went fishing live for their anniversary. What would you like to discuss? There is one paranormal channel that hang out in the reseller community, and I can't remember their name right now. But yes, I have hung out with paranormal channels. But when I go to those channels, I won't say that I have zero paranormal experience. I almost joined a paranormal group here in town. I was an atheist for 4 decades, and I did that when I was an atheist, which they thought that was unusual. Might have been a hint to me that I really wasn't an atheist, but I was in denial. And but anyway, so I find it fascinating. The experiences I've had, I don't know if I've genuinely forgotten them or I've blocked them out. When I was still living at home, long time ago. um, I lived it with my parents as a young adult to the age of 25, and I had a car accident. I was following a cousin. Well, encouragement. I'll finish my story in a minute. even though life is very rough right now, very complicated for a lot of us, uh, we still have God. And I think about the eternal. If somebody is causing drama on me or ridiculing me or putting me down or what all the other things human beings do to each other because they're petty and or jealous or just the things that are happening in this world right now because people don't care about other people. Empathy is at an all-time low. And I just think about, will it matter in 100 years? And also think about, I have eternity. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe that He came and died for our sins, and I'm going to receive rewards in heaven. I mean, just being able to go to heaven when I pass is a reward. So I think about the future and not just tomorrow or next week. Of course, I still make plans. I'm not just sitting here waiting to go to heaven, right? I'm still having a life. But in having that life, um, I know that nobody can trap my mind or my spirit or my soul. That belongs to me and God. It doesn't belong to anybody. So if somebody captured me and chained me to a wall, I would still be happy. It's like Apostle Paul. He was in that very situation. And instead of wailing and crying and complaining, he focused on eternity. He focused on spreading the word of God while he was chained to a wall. And if you have God and you have that peace, nothing can take that away from you. It's just, people think that when Christians say that, they're peaceful and happy, that's trite and they're forcing that. We're not. Christians are not forcing that. We really know that no matter what happens, we're going to be okay. I'm glad you're Christian. I'm glad you're saying amen because, I believe that with my whole heart. And I wasted so many years being an atheist. But the devil doesn't mess with people that have nothing to offer, because he'll think, okay, I already got this one. They're already doubting. They're already not living the Christian life. But between 5 and 15, when I was a Christian, when I was young, I was um, a junior church leader, and I helped found a mailbox Bible club, and I was a teen missionary. So I was really on fire for God when I was young. So the devil really worked on me. I'll just say that, and caused me doubts, and I wasted decades. But you know, you got to be careful about intellectualism. Good morning, Johnny. Happy Holy Week. Someone asked for encouragement, and I'm doing my best to give it to them, to let them know that God is always going to be there, and no matter what your circumstances, He will be there for you. And I don't normally do like a Bible study on my live, but I'm a Christian 24/7, and if I'm doing a video about widgets and something comes up with that widget that's Christian, I'm going to talk about it. And if somebody in the chat needs encouragement, I'm going to talk about it. Good morning to Chappy Holy Week to you. He comes in every morning and listens while he drives. Toochman and I recently had an experience where we needed to be mature and patient with each other, and we were. And I'm so glad that neither one of us said anything harsh to each other, because a lot of times it's the circumstance. There was a package missing and we didn't know where it was for 2 days, but he figured it out. It was just laying at the post office and nobody had scanned it. And you're always like worried that it's lost or stolen. And but we were very patient and kind with each other. Didn't say any harsh words, either one of us. And I'm so glad we handled it. I mean, I told him, I said, the only thing that we can do now is wait and pray, and I prayed, and it ended up just being hanging out at the post office unscanned. And I just thought that was wonderful. And today, Johnny's having a boost. If you all need some motivation, if you're a reseller and you want some practical motivation about how to handle business and sales and buying, Johnny, Cajun Roots Reseller, and Mark from Two Old Guys Vintage and Resell are on at 8:30 every morning, Monday through Friday. And they talk about how they keep people's spirits up that have to resell. And sometimes that's hard to do in the market that we live in because eBay and the other selling platforms can, they can yo-yo like nobody's business. Depends upon whether the moon is full or the creek is up, or if there's been, who knows what all the things that affect people's thought processes in buying. The price of eggs could affect it. Good morning, Tim. Tim Windsor is a wonderful supportive channel, and he comments on every one of my videos. There are times that I put out a video and nobody likes it. Nobody makes a comment except for Tim. And on those days, Tim saves me from quitting or being so discouraged about putting myself on YouTube. I mean, there are days that I'm very encouraged and things happen that are wonderful. But, on the average day, when I put out that video and nobody's, jiving with it, YouTube is not pushing it out for some reason, Tim is there. And thank you so much, Tim. You're wonderful. And there's Claudette. Oh my goodness. Claudette's wonderful too. She's played my playlist and she is a wonderful and supportive channel. And I just, I'm so grateful for you, Claudette, and for you too, Tim, and all the other people that watch and come to my lives. I mean, my channel's nothing without, you guys. I need to, I thought about, do I need to split my channel and have one channel for the Bible readings and one channel for the unboxings and reselling? But I've decided no, even though as far as analytics that hurts channels, if you have one thing that you focus on, like, if you go to Bob, anything is possible, you get fishing. Go to Skeeter, Mrs. Skeeter, you get fishing. And you get fishing with silliness, right? If you go to Roll Call Cabin, you get him in the woods at his cabin next to a relaxing fire or watching the relaxing creek on his property, and him, keeping his road clear and out with that chainsaw and making improvements to his cabin. So it's all themed around that cabin. There's not like a sideline of other things, and there's not a division between, living out in the woods and couponing, So I just, I don't know. But I'm going to leave things the way they are because I've thought about it a lot. And it's, I don't know, it's become a lifestyle for me. It's, I don't know. I never would have thought that I would be doing this. I'm still not showing my face because I'm an introvert, even though there are days that I'm a loud introvert and a very opinionated introvert. But generally, Marty and I are kind of in, life off of YouTube. We're not social butterflies in any stretch of the imagination. Marty recently started going to a gaming store and playing Magic the Gathering. And so that's become a thing. And, we're figuring out what other humans are like. Oh, you left a coffee on my porch. Oh, I see. We're talking code because there's certain things we can't say on YouTube. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad you all are connecting because everyone in here is just a tremendous channel. Oh, and I just got a notice from Scratch and Pete, PA, and Scratch and Pete is he does scratch off tickets. Now I don't get scratch off tickets in real life, but I watch scratch off ticket videos from Scratch and Pete because he's one of the channels that he hangs out. He's one of the main moderators at Tuber Chat, Kevin, and talk about code words. Over there on that channel, they have to use code words because everybody connects. Everybody becomes family over there. And Scratch and Pete, PPA, and several other good channels over there will watch your videos. I've even seen Tuber Chat, Kevin, showing up at auctions here and there because I know Stephanie from the Gross Bargain Effect goes there, and several other YouTube resellers frequent Tuber Chat, and that's a really wonderful channel to network at. So I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed day. It is a Holy Week, and today is Spa Wednesday, and today is typically the day people study the betrayal of Jesus by Judas Iscariot. So each day has its own uniqueness, and tomorrow is a celebration of the Last Supper, and I'll probably do communion on my live. I know, he just hops around. I think I saw him at East Coast Resellers yesterday. Yeah, I think so. But, I was in and out. Yesterday I had this weird day. I had appointments all day, all at one location, at another location. But then while I was over there and I was in between appointments, I got a notice that I got a delivery. So I tell my family, I got to go home. I got to get this delivery. I'm also expecting the Amazon delivery. So I come home and there's this huge package on my porch, and I drag it inside and I'm taking it apart and I'm working it. And I get it halfway worked, and I'm getting my boxes that I'm going to donate to somebody in the community over to the side after I empty some of the stuff out. And the other stuff I left in boxes, and I'm putting it on my thing to, get it out to the car. And so I sit down for a minute, put my feet up, take my medicine. And as I'm taking my medicine, my Amazon delivery comes. Boom. Okay. So I open the door. It was milk. So I put the milk inside. It's shelf-stable milk, but you still don't want it outside. You still don't want it in the heat. So I put the milk in. I came back, sit down in my chair for a few minutes. I got everything loaded up, and I got ready to leave, and I left, and I was down at my car because the first delivery was FedEx. The second delivery that happened while I was here working the first delivery was Amazon. So I'm out to the car. I got my trunk open. I'm putting all these boxes in to take over to the other house. And UPS pulls up into my driveway and brings the third delivery I was expecting. I mean, all this, the first delivery came over here when I was at the other house. And then the second and third delivery happened within 10 minutes of each other after I happened to come home to pick up and work the first delivery. I mean, you just can't buy luck like that. I mean, it's just like I felt like God was with me yesterday, and loaded everything up. I thought, no, I was very, very dehydrated. I thought, no, I am not going to stop. So I go back to the other house, get over there, sit down. I'm explaining all this to my family, and then we get another delivery over there that I had arranged. And then we had another visitor after that I had arranged. So, I mean, it was just like all day long. It was like boom, boom. I had 4 appointments over there and 3 deliveries over here and made them all. And I had no way to know I wasn't watching the Amazon delivery except for the range of time, but I had no way to know about the third delivery at all. No notices, no nothing. And he pulls up when I'm loading my trunk, ready to go. Oh, yeah, I like these. This one I just got from Steph Grove Bargain Emporium. I unboxed this live yesterday. And these two little cuties. These came from Angela Isaac. And ironically, Angela and Stephanie both love sunflowers. And so there's the sugar and the creamer. And I got another box over here I need to unbox from Angela that has another different style of milk glass vase or vase, however you say it. It's white and it's hobnail. Whoops. And this goes, these are not marked, but they look fitting-ish. Good morning, Ashley. How you doing? Oh, my goodness. Oh, I'm getting ready to go, Ashley. I'm so sorry. I love Ashley. She hangs out in the auction. Well, you know, the people you hang out in auctions with, you love them until they start bidding against you. Oh my goodness, did I state the truth? Now, I don't remember any time that Ashley bid against me that I was upset about it. Because you can't be upset. Because you go to an auction, everybody's there to buy, right? It's so, and Ashley comes to bingo too. No, but I've had people, when I first started going to auctions, I kind of went crazy on spending. And there were groups of women that talked about me like, oh, we know what she's doing. I'm like, I'm just there to buy like everybody else. She's making it so we can't buy anything. I'm like, you know, you have no idea what the other people, you know, what their limits aren't, you know, when you're at an auction. And I've never purposely tried to make somebody not get something other than, you know, I wanted the item, you know, and so I bid on it until, you know, you know, the bid got above what it was worth or where I could get it somewhere else at a lower price. You know, those are the things that determined how much I bid. Doesn't have anything to do with who I'm bidding against, but I've had that experience, and it's just kind of weird. But anyway, before you came in, Ashley, I was getting ready to say goodbye. I'm going to go over to Michelle's. Michelle Crochets and Crafts for her Bible devotional, and then I'll be over at Johnny's later. Victoria Adventures in Victoria is also starts at 8 o'clock. So those of you all that are like Victoria, which I like Victoria, it's morning, it's Holy Week. I'm going to Bible study, you know, and there are other days that I'll go over to Victoria's when I'm having where I'm more focused on business that day. I'm focused on God every day, but there are days that I do business more in the morning because I always do my prayers and my reading anyway. So sometimes it depends upon which way the wind is blowing, where I go next. But today it's Michelle. So you all have a wonderful and blessed day.